Excellent, thank you.
So,
So I wanted to, can you hear me? And can you see my screen?
yes. Yes.
Okay, great. Excellent. Um, oh, it looks like our names are have an issue here in this slide, but thank you for joining our workshop. And also thank you to the speakers for their great talks. I hope that you had a chance to listen to what they had to say. We had both a couple of live talks as well as 3 more recorded videos. So thank you for all the inspiring talks and insights that you shared with us. I wanted to talk a little bit about the motivation we had for this workshop and just a couple of reminders for people. So I think we are really enjoying an unprecedented success in computer vision, and in particular, this largest success we're seeing with single image understanding tasks. For example, we have very good algorithms for segmenting scenes, detecting objects, analyzing faces, even human body pose estimation, and all that is great. But we are not even that close we're not even close to that level of success when it comes to video understanding. And to think about why, here are a few examples. So we can consider these images, and we can agree that the current algorithms as well as people are very good at recognizing objects, scenes, and interactions. And for instance, a person or maybe a state-of-the-art computer vision system can describe an image like this, with a sentence that says the tiger is attacking a person, or a man is packing a suitcase, or somebody is trying to unlock a combination lock. But however, really the world is dynamic and multimodal, and such multimodality and dynamics can provide a much richer perception of the environment. So one relevant question is how much more that multimodality and dynamics that we can get from video can really tell us. So to play these few examples, we could say that, with motion and sound, we no longer think the tiger is attacking the person, but in reality, the tiger is just being playful. And if we look at the second example, those dynamics and temporal information can tell us that a man really is unpacking the suitcase. And for this last example, once we see a minute or so of video, we can realize that the person is really not knowing the combination for the lock and is trying to guess it. So I think there is a lot of intentions and knowledge that can be revealed by looking at this rich source of multimodality and temporal information. So I would say, multimodal video would be worth a lot more than what images are. So when looking at these examples, I like to think that there are a few key critical directions for video perception. And one of them is compositionality, where we hope that understanding events and understanding the world through compositions can help us to develop more detailed and robust temporal reasoning to understand how events relate to each other and how they are composed. But it also may be very helpful to future learning and generalization to new events and activities. So compositionality seems to be critical to get there. And the second point is multimodality, where such a richer experience and perception can help us get a much more detailed understanding of the environment. So research perception of the environment is a critical application of such multimodality. And we're seeing already a lot of work in the community where, even this multimodality is used as self-supervision for cross-modality consistency learning. So I think that's quite a promising direction. So both compositionality and multimodality, we think, are quite critical next direction for video perception. And along these two lines, the organizing team, we have put together a couple of benchmarks that tackle these two directions. So first, on the idea of compositionality, we have released just a couple months ago the Action Genome dataset. And here's the link, so you can take a look at that. It really provides an interesting platform to study compositionality for action recognition. And newly to this workshop, we were hoping to release the Human Action Genome dataset, which is an extension of Action Genome. And And it's coming soon. We are not ready yet to release it due to some delays because of COVID-19, but we hope to get that ready for you soon. So if you are really interested in looking at these couple of benchmarks that our team has put together, we had discussed them in this workshop earlier. So you can go to the pre-recorded session that has a couple talks from Jingwei and Shun to discuss both the action genome benchmark as well as the new extended version, which we call the home action genome. So I think that's what I wanted to talk about today. Thank you everybody for joining our workshop. And if you have any questions, we can stay here for a couple more minutes. Otherwise, thank you everybody for joining.